Hey guys, it's Marlisa, the Productive Babe. Welcome back to my channel for another Plan With Me video. This week we are planning for the week that was July 21st through July 27th, 2025. And I am using a kit from Bella Planella. Let's see if we can focus the camera. I think this kit was called Summer Cruisin, if I'm not mistaken. But I just absolutely love these colors, especially that peach color in the kit. So I will be trying to pull that in as much as possible. And then we just have some extra sheets here that I printed with some extra labels, some deco and doodles that I've already pulled, and then some extra washi full boxes and flags. I hope you guys enjoy this video. I am going to go ahead and speed up the base. I'm not using any foil, so it should be pretty quick, but I will be back in a minute for the day by day. We are back for the day by day. I am loving how this is turning out so far. It looks so cute. Let's see what happened this week. So the main things that I marked for this week is that I had a stomach ache pretty much all week. I don't think I marked it, I think I only marked it a couple times throughout the week, but I just had this killer stomach ache for pretty much the entire week, and I think it started the week before actually. And then also it was Shark Week this week, so I have a little shark here from Whimsical Cat Studio stickers that I'm going to pop there in the sidebar. Let me know if you guys still do sidebars, because I feel like I've been seeing a lot of people just use like full boxes for like the whole sidebar, but I still put like a little kind of highlight of the week, and I don't know if I should maybe skip that, because I don't know, sometimes there's not anything to put there, so I just have to kind of pull a random sticker. But I feel like this is appropriate because it was Shark Week and we did watch a shark themed movie at the end of the week. But anyways, Monday, I am gonna start by marking that I did yoga. I pretty much did yoga, let me see, like almost every day this week, or at least during the work week, I think. For that, I think we are just gonna use one of these labels Also, I apologize if the audio is weird and you can hear my AC blasting. It's like in the triple digits right now here, so I fear if I turn off the AC I will melt away, and my boyfriend will come home to find me a puddled mess, so we're gonna keep that on. That is from Mochi Kichi, I think is what it's called. And then I do want to mark work. We'll use one of these like square boxes. Actually, before I put that in, I want to put that I did have a Amazon return. I needed to return some packages, so we will put that in. And then for work, I will use a box. And I have a yoga script. And then for work this week, I just pulled out some Bella Planella laptops in different colors. I think that's the one that actually came with the kit, but then I have some of her other laptop doodles. So I pulled those out for this spread. For my Amazon Prime returns, that is from the Copy Monsters Co. And then we have an Amazon returns script. Okay. Then I also did my hair this day, so I wanted to mark that I washed and diffused my hair because I am trying to embrace my natural curly hair a little bit more, because in the past I've always just like styled it, but I've been wearing it more curly recently, so I did buy a diffuser, and that has been, honestly, I honestly don't notice a big difference between, woo, that was loud. I don't notice a big difference between like letting it air dry and using a diffuser yet, but maybe I'm just using it wrong, so I don't know. Then I also did, I don't know, I put design, so I think I may have either made some scripts or maybe I was editing some kits, and then I also cleaned the litter box. So we will put a label for cleaning the litter box and for working on my laptop and just kind of like designing whatever I was designing. We'll use a patterned box. For washing and diffusing my hair, I have this cute little blow dryer from Whimsical Cat Studios and a wash and style script. And then for whatever I was working on in Silhouette Studio, I just have a Stick with the Plan Co sticker and a design script. And then for, oh, actually I bought kitty litter, that's what I did. I have this cute little cat doodle from SPC that I thought matched the kit, and then a Buy Kitty Litter script from Plana Hannah. Okay, moving on to Tuesday, I do want to mark that I got Starbucks in the morning. So I think I'll use a little thing for that. We'll do a light blue little thing. And then did have a meeting in person. Oops. Pretend that didn't happen. Yeah, my boyfriend and I, his name is Greg. I'm just gonna say Greg because I don't like saying boyfriend all the time. But yeah, we had a meeting with a kind of like, I guess, a professional alliance. So it was like with another business owner. And then after that meeting, we were supposed to go on base to present to some retirees. And the people that asked us to come and present did not set up like the access beforehand. So when we tried to get on base, we couldn't get on base, and we ended up not being able to get on and present. So it was really annoying. And we were kind of pissed off about it, because if you like ask someone to come and present to your employees, like you would think that you would set up to make sure that they have everything that they need to get on base, because getting on a military base is not easy. You can't just like walk on. And even though my boyfriend Greg is a veteran, there was like a problem on his VA card. So yeah, he like still couldn't get on even himself. Because otherwise, like, I would have just been like, just go without me, because I'm the one that's not like military affiliated in any way. But even his thing wasn't working, so it was just weird. I don't know. Weird thing. Anyway, we did end up, they did apologize and reschedule us to come back at a later date, but it was still kind of a big waste of time. And then after that, I just marked work. So I think we'll use a little thing. Yeah, use a little thing to mark work. And then for the like not being able to get on base, kind of want to use a bigger box for that. Let me see if I can fit this here. No, okay. That's fine. We'll use a regular size label, and then I'll just write in the problems that we had. Okay, for Starbucks, that is from Bella Planella. I think that, no, was that from the kit? It might have been from the kit. Her doodles are so cute that I actually do have like a ton of them that I printed out, but the kits also come with like matching doodles as well, which is nice because then I can use those too. For our meeting with a fellow business owner, I have a little munchkins from Once More with Love. I just cut off the meeting part. And then for the problem with getting on base, that is like a little angry cat from Whimsical Cat Studio stickers. And then from work, I just pulled another one of the Bella Planella laptops. I have a cat hair on there. Yeah, for coming back home and just getting some work done. And that was our morning on Tuesday. Then, like I said, I did have a pretty bad stomach ache for most of this week. I'm pretty sure that it was a like gastritis flare. I had an endoscopy procedure like a couple years ago, like maybe like 5 years ago, and they said that I did have gastritis. Like they can see it inside with the camera. And hold on, coffee break. And basically it's just like inflammation of the stomach lining, but it's not like your regular stomach ache. It's not like where you go to the bathroom and like you're fine. It's just this dull, like raw ache, or not even an ache. It's like a dull, raw pain in your stomach that just does not go away. It feels like it's like eating at your stomach. Like I don't know how to explain it better, but it's just so painful. And like whenever I get a flare of it, it will last for like 2 weeks. So it started the week before, and then I think it even went into the next week as well. So that sucked. But I do want to mark that because yeah, it was just very painful. I did decide to film again, or start filming Plan With Me videos again this week. I kind of had already decided in my mind a couple weeks before that I wanted to start filming again, but I think this may have been the day where I actually tried to sit down and film, or maybe it was the week before, I don't remember. No, actually it was the week before, because I tried filming July 4th and I like forgot to hit record, so I ended up not even uploading it. But I think this time I was successful in filming, so that's good. And then I had McDonald's, so just use an appointment label. Okay, for my stomach ache, I have this girl from Stick With The Plan Co. I thought she matched the kit perfectly, and I think it's actually a backache sticker, but I cut off like it had like little lightning bolts kind of, and I'm gonna use that as a stomach ache sticker instead. And then that is from, the script is from Carly Plans. And then for filming, I have a little camera doodle from SPC. And then I have some film Plan With Me scripts from Curly Plans from back when I filmed. So for McDonald's, I believe that is from the kit. And then I have a McDonald's script. And that was Tuesday. Okay, moving on to Wednesday. It looks like I had a pretty bad dream. I think I marked that the week before too. I was having some gnarly dreams. But apparently it was bad enough to mark in my planner, so we will go ahead and use this to mark my nightmare. And then I did yoga, and then I did some work. So just a typical morning for me. For work, I'm gonna pop this little square in. And then for yoga, let's do, I think I'm just gonna do an appointment label. And there is a little bit of like an extra white space because I just cannot figure out my settings on my silhouette. Like the cut lines aren't cutting the best. Like, and I think I know what the problem is. I think that my sticker paper is not exactly 8.5 by 11 because when I line it up on my cutting mat, it's a little bit, it's slightly smaller, and it doesn't matter if I line it up from the top or from the bottom. It's just not, it's not the right size, and I think that's why it's leaving that extra bit of white space, but honestly, I don't really care that much, so I've tried playing around with it a little bit, like moving it a little more down or moving it up, and it seems to like not help at all, so I don't know what's going on with that, but gosh, what is this shop's name? I used this sticker in the last video, and I couldn't remember. I will have to look in my notes or look at the sticker sheet because I don't remember the name of that shop. But if I forget to put it in the description, just like leave a comment and I will respond. For work, that is just from Bella Planella. And then that was a Wednesday, or the first half of Wednesday. I also got groceries. And I think I'm just gonna use a little thing for getting groceries. And then I marked that I was really tired, which sometimes happens when I have like stomach pain. I also feel just like very tired. I don't know why, but. And then it looks like I did some memory planning as well, so. How do you want to mark that? So that'll be for memory planning. And then for just being really tired. Do a label. My cats kind of have the zoomies right now, so I apologize if you can hear them messing around. The grocery basket is from Bella Planella, and then I have a grocery script. Gosh, I cannot talk today, guys. I'm on my second cup of coffee, and normally I cannot handle more than 1 cup, so sorry if I'm all over the place or a little bit jumpy. That is from Stick With The Plan Co, the little tired squidge, and then I also have a Lottie Girl from Stick With The Plan Co. I thought that one matched the kit really nicely. And for some reason I didn't pull a memory plan script. That's weird. I will have to pop that in because I definitely have that. But that was the first half of the week. All right, moving on to Thursday. The first things that I marked in the day were yoga and work. And then I also put away some laundry. For yoga, go ahead and use a regular label, and then I want to pull one of those squares again for work. If I can find the sheet. I also like these rounded ones. Those are cute too. Okay, I'll do the light blue one for work, and then I also put laundry away, so maybe I should pop that in first. Yeah, we'll do, that will be for laundry, and then for work. Okay, for yoga, I have another one of these stickers that I just cannot remember the name of the shop. I feel so bad. Yeah, and then a yoga script. And then another little laptop doodle from Bella Planella. Ugh, I love these so much. They're so cute. I need to print more. And then a work script. And then for putting away clothes, I think that is from the kit. And then I have a put clothes away script from Carly Plans. Okay. And then today was, or this day was a very hot day. It's also a very hot day today. It was in the triple digits, so I marked that it was 100 degrees this day, which is not super uncommon here in Texas. So let's use use an appointment label to mark it being very hot, like it is today. This week is actually like the hottest week of the year, the week that I'm actually filming this. So I will be using a appropriate themed kit for this week. Then we had a ribbon cutting that we attended, which I believe it was for an accounting firm. And they weren't actually, it wasn't a new business. They've been around for like many, many decades, but they decided to do the ribbon cutting. Sometimes that happens, like some businesses will do a ribbon cutting like right when they open, and then some will like wait until they're established. And this particular place had been open for a very long time. I want to say like probably 30 plus years or something like that. And they were just now getting around to their ribbon cutting, which is kind of funny. But we did attend that as part of work, so that is like kind of a work event. So I do want to mark a bigger sticker because we were there for quite a few hours. And then I do want to mark that I cleaned the litter box. And I think we'll just use a label for that. Okay, for it being very hot, I have another little squidge sweating from Stick with the PlannerCo. For ribbon cutting, I do have these little scissors from SPC. I feel like those are perfect to mark ribbon cuttings because the big golden scissors, like, you know, if you've ever been to like a grand opening or something, they always cut the ribbon with the scissors. So there's that. And then a little paw print doodle from Bella Planella, and then I have a scoop poop script. All right, then on Friday I marked yoga again in the morning, had some Amazon returns, and then I also marked work. So let's see, for yoga I will do an appointment label, and then Amazon returns, and then work. Let's see. That will be for work, and then for my returns, let's do a label. Okay, for yoga, I just have another one of these little stickers from Mochi Kishi. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I don't know what the little characters are called. I don't even know if they have a name, but here's our yoga script. And then I have a couple of like packages doodle. I think that one is from SPC. And then an Amazon return script. And then for work, I have another laptop. And a work script. Okay. Then I also wanted to mark that I made some more scripts, probably the ones that I'm using in this video. So I have a laptop to mark that. Also was tired this day. Let me see. Let's actually use a label to mark making some scripts on my laptop. And then I was tired, had a Walmart run, and then we cooked dinner together. Kind of want to use one of these squared boxes. Actually, let me put that down. Okay, for being tired, we'll do a little thing. And then for our Walmart run, another little thing. Okay, for designing some scripts, I have a little kitty on a laptop from Whimsical Cat Studio Stickers, another design script. And then for being tired, a little pillow from Bella Planella. I don't think I took a nap or anything, I just marked that I was really tired, and that script is from Carly Plans. And then I have a Walmart bag doodle from SPC. And then for cooking dinner with Greg, have this cute little couple from SPC and a cook together script. Okay, on Saturday we did get Starbucks in the morning. So I will use a little thing to mark getting Starbucks. And then Greg needed to get a haircut, so I went with him to get a haircut this morning. Let's see. Use a patterned label for his haircut. And then we also organized his office this day because we were going to be getting a new printer, and we just kind of wanted to clean everything out. And then also went to Walmart again, probably just to pick up a couple items. All right, for Starbucks, I have a coffee cup from SPC. And of course, a Starbucks script. And then for going with Greg to get his haircut, I have a little Maru from Paper and Milk. And it's perfect because it's like a little bow tie. All of the other haircut stickers I have are like girls, so I wanted to pull that one. And I actually have a haircut script from Carly Plans. And I'm just gonna probably put his name above to mark that it was his haircut, not my haircut. And then I have a little Lottie from Stick with the Plan Co. to mark that we like kind of organized and decluttered his office. And the declutter script is from Carly Plans as well, and I'll probably write below it that it was his office, not my office. Which actually I think I ended up also organizing and decluttering my office that day too. For the Walmart run, we have another Walmart bag from SPC and a Walmart script. Then it looks like we watched Lilo and Stitch, the original, not the new one. I still haven't seen the new one. I really want to see that, but I don't think it's come out like streaming yet, so we're gonna have to wait. But I do want to put that in. So we'll use a bigger box to mark that because I have a character sticker that I want to pull. And then we also baked a like Jello strawberry cheesecake. It comes in like a package at Walmart. It comes with like the stuff to make the crust, the cheesecake, and then it also comes with the strawberry topping, and it was so good. We were like, how is this gonna make a cheesecake? Like everything in this box, but it was so delicious. Like 10 out of 10 recommend. You should definitely try it. So I did want to mark that, and actually that reminds me that I want to make it again. So we need to go and get the stuff to make that because it was really, really good. I think I will use an appointment label. And then also we kind of just binged the Big Bang Theory this day, and then I did some memory planning. So pretty easygoing Saturday. We had a productive morning, but then we kind of just like chilled for the rest of the day, which was nice. I love having like productive mornings and then just kind of relaxing. We'll use a little thing for the Big Bang Theory. We've been binging that lately, and it's so good. Okay, for Lilo and Stitch, I have this cute little Stitch sticker from Once More with Love. That one matched the kit perfectly. And then for making our little Jello cheesecake, I have a doodle from SPC. We didn't have to like, I say bake dessert because that's the script that I have, but there was no baking involved. Like it was a no bake cheesecake. It was great. Very minimal work. You just had to mix everything together and then like put it in the fridge and it was good to go. That is for binging the Big Bang Theory. And then for memory planning, I just have a little planner from the kit and a memory plan script. Then on Sunday, just marked regular Sunday stuff like laundry, Starbucks, and groceries. So let's see, let's do little things for most of that. For laundry in the morning, I try to always do laundry on Sundays. And then another little thing for Starbucks. And then we got groceries, and then I started watching The Summer I Turned Pretty, season 3 this day. And honestly, I just like could not get into it. I still haven't, I think I saw the first 3 episodes this day, and then I haven't like seen anything since. So yeah, I was obsessed with those books when I was in high school. Like absolutely obsessed. I used to write Jeremiah's name like in my notebook and stuff and like on my folders. But like now, watching it as an adult, like they just look like kids, and I don't know. Like they're supposed to be kids, because they're like in college, I think, right? But I just wish that series would have come out when I was in high school or college, because I feel like I would have been way more into it. But like, I'm 30, and like it's just weird watching them. Like I'm not interested at all in what's going on or any of them. So it's been kind of hard to finish it, but I probably will go back and watch it. I don't know, like, do y'all know what I mean? Like, you get older and you, like, watch these teen shows and, like, I don't know, it's just kind of, like, hard to relate to them. Like, I'm just like, you just look like a kid. Like, I don't know. Yeah, but I was obsessed with those books when I was younger. So, anyways, that is for laundry. That is from the kit, I think. And then a laundry script. And then for Starbucks, I have a coffee cup from Bella Planella and another Starbucks script. And then for getting groceries, that is also from Bella Planella. And then I have a groceries script. And then for watching The Summer I Turned Pretty, I believe that is also from Bella Planella. Then I wanted to mark that I did design probably more scripts this day. So let's put a bigger sticker in because my character sticker is kind of big. And then my stomach was killing me this day. I actually marked that I was like very bloated because I was. So that sucked. It was just very painful and uncomfortable. And then we watched The Meg on, I don't know what it's streaming on, but there was like a ton of like Shark Week stuff, obviously because it was Shark Week this week. So we went ahead and watched that. Let's see. Let's do, yeah, let's just do an appointment label for that. Okay. For designing some scripts in Silhouette Studio, I have a Whimsical Cat Studio girl and a design script. And then for my stomach just killing me, I have this like bloated munchkin from Once More With Love and a bloated AF script. I believe that's from Curly Plans. And then for watching The Meg, I have a shark doodle from SPC. And that was the week. So let's go ahead and zoom out. All right, guys, this is going to be the finished spread using Summer Cruisin from Bella Planella. Like I said earlier, I love the colors in this kit. I think it came out so freaking cute. Let me know if you guys are using this kit this summer, or maybe you've already used it. I think this artwork came out earlier this year, but just getting around to using it. Here are the leftovers. I feel like I've seen some people like do this at the end of their videos. I don't know if you guys even care to see this, but yeah, lots of leftovers here. There's just so much with these printable kits, and I tried to only print what I thought I would use, and I still have so much left over. So anywho, love this kit. If you guys did enjoy this video and you stuck around to the end, leave maybe like a peach down below, because again, I just love that peach color in this kit. Leave a little peach emoji down below if you made it to the end. If you did like this video or enjoy this video, please like it, comment down below, like I said, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already and you want to see more planning content. Yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!